Really want a high value property with a lazy river, you could do it, but it's going to cost you a lot of money. Look at, for example, Ben Malla's listing. Ben Malla is listing a property off the coast of Clearwater, Florida. Absolutely gorgeous. I've been in this property before. I've stayed over the property, been in the lazy river, gated home, absolutely gorgeous 20,000 square foot property. And I think Ben Malla did this right because this particular property is in a location that people want to be in. It's right on the ocean. Yes, people are worried about hurricanes and it just flooding away one day. But one thing that Doug also mentions, which is really smart, and we'll talk about more of this in just a moment, but it's really expensive to keep these up. If you've ever watched a Ben Malla video, you see him complain about how much money he spends just on the utilities or pool cleaning, or after there's damage from a hurricane and all this gravel and the palm trees get washed away, how much it costs to fix it all or to get all the sand out of the pool in that very lazy river that he has, right? So yeah, if you want to pay it, it's going to be a pretty pricey ticket if you buy it in sort of a denser area. This is Florida, so it doesn't have to be California, right? But this is a very desirable part of Florida. Now, in fairness, if you go across the bridge, you could get homes for like $400,000. So it can change very rapidly. The same, mind you, is also true in Manhattan, and I'll show you about Manhattan in just a moment. But first, let's hit the first lesson. Everything in real estate starts with the first 3 rules. You probably have already heard about these, okay? The noob always forgets the first 3 rules. The noob says, I just want that 25,000 square feet of property, and then I'm gonna hyper customize it with that 20-car garage or whatever. Of course, you could argue business purposes for that, but always remember, ultimately, real estate is meant for people to live in, whether they're renting it or buying it. And the more you stray from what's normal, the harder it is to have what's called liquidity. Now, the pro understands this, and this is why the pro looks and says, hey, yeah, great idea. Want to have a 10,000 square foot home in Columbiana, Ohio for $3.5 million? Just an active listing here on Zillow I found. Looks gorgeous, got a tennis court, you got your own lake. I mean, you got a garage or side house here that looks bigger than the house that I live in. And the problem with this is, here you've got a person who's trying to sell it, but look how long they've been trying to sell it. 932 days. That's incredible. That's 2.5 years that they've been trying to sell this, and they just had a $559,000 price reduction.